happy learning day to everyone who is watching and listening right now. This is ABIS English Shines, and I am Teacher Jess, your learning partner for today's video lesson. If it's your first time here, I'd be so glad to have you with us in this fun-full learning journey. So please click the subscribe button, like this video as well, and hit the bell icon for you to be updated on the channel's new video lessons. Watch this! Before we proceed to our video lesson for today, let's take a look at our learning objectives. Our first learning objective is to identify modals in expressing permission, obligation, and prohibition. Second objective is to form the correct structure of a verb with modal. And the third is to analyze sentences with modals. All you have to do is to listen as you watch our video lesson. Always remember that English is simple and fun when we learn together. So, let's do this! A modal is also known as an auxiliary verb or a helping verb. This is a type of verb that expresses modality. When we say modality, it expresses a lot of things. We can easily recall those uses of modals making use of the abbreviation O-SOAR-CLAP. O-SOAR-CLAP stands for O, which is for obligation, S is for suggestion, the other O is for order, A is for advice, R is request, C is capacity, L is likelihood, A is ability, and P is for permission. That's easy peasy, right? Can you still recall some of the modals that you usually use? What are those? We have can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, must, and might. For the verb structure, we have the modal plus the main verb. Since modal is a helping verb, when we use that, it should always be followed by the main verb. How are we going to know if we have the correct form of the main verb? It is simple. The main verb is the present plural form of the verb, meaning it doesn't end with an S, ES, D, ED, N, EN, ING, or it doesn't have an internal change in the spelling of the word. Let us have the examples can running and can run. As you can observe there, the example can running ends with ing. That's why it is incorrect. While the second example, which is can run, is correct because we have there the modal followed by the main verb. Can you still follow us? If yes, just give your best smile so that your smile can make your heart young and happier. Shall we continue? Let us all answer that question with a big yes and bring it on. This time, it is your chance to change the verb performing before adding the modal can. What do you think is the correct answer for that? If your answer is can perform, well, you were absolutely right. Let's have the next example. What about could dances? If your answer is could dance, well, good job. You did great. For the uses or functions of modals, our focus will be the POP or the POP uses of modals. We have P for permission, O is for obligation, while the other P is for prohibition. When we refer on giving a consent or authorization, that is permission, while an obligation is a duty, commitment, or responsibility. And if that is an act of forbidding something, that is prohibition. Can and may are modals that we can use if we want to express permission. Let's take a look at our sentences. Can I stay here with you? You are asking for a permission in that example, while the sentence, "You may drive after cooking our favorite chicken adobo," is giving a permission. Once again, for permission, you can either ask for it and your sentence must end with a question mark, while if you are giving a permission, your sentence should end with a period. Modals expressing obligation are modals must, should, and have to. We should practice health protocols in public places. Notice that after the modal, our verb is in base form or the present plural form, which is practice. Therefore, the verb structure is correct. A public servant should prioritize the welfare of his or her citizens. Would you like to identify the complete verb used on this example? Yes, you are right. Should prioritize is the correct answer. Must not, mustn't, cannot, can't, should not, shouldn't are modals that we can use to express prohibition. Let us have the sample sentences using modals expressing prohibition. You mustn't use your phone while driving. We have there the modal mustn't followed by the main verb, which is use. Just a piece of advice: if you are planning to drive someday, please never use your phone while driving. That is to protect you and your loved ones on the road. Let's have here more examples for modals expressing prohibition. You can't drive without your driver's license. And they shouldn't remove their face masks inside the mall. I believe that you are all ready for our short practice. Please prepare your pen and notebook to answer our 5-item exercise. Analyze the sentence to identify the function of the modal. Remember the POP or the POP that we discussed a while ago? P for permission, O is for obligation, and the other P is for prohibition. If your answer is permission, write there PE. If your answer is obligation, just write O. And if your answer is prohibition, please write PR. Altists should follow all the traffic rules even during rush hours. What do you think is the function of the modal should in that sentence? Is that PE, O, or PR? The correct answer is O. Mia may attend the ballet class after submitting all her projects. Is that PE, O, or PR? The correct answer is PE. 3. Ali can play with his team tonight. Is that PE, O, or PR? The correct answer is still PE. 4. They shouldn't run near the pool. PE, O, or PR? The correct answer is PR. Sentence 5. Sir Jake shouldn't drive after drinking too much at the party. Is that PE, O, or PR? Very good! The correct answer is PR. Thank you very much. I hope that you enjoy and learn a lot from our video lesson. Once again, I am Teacher Jess. Always remember that English is simple and fun when we learn together. Stay safe everyone and God bless us all. This is Mas Pinahusay, Mas Pinatatag, ABIS yan.